everyone, welcome back. I'm going to be doing black marble faux finish over existing white marble tile. This tile is a Formica vinyl tile, I believe. This is going to be done on a countertop that my husband made for his cooking channel. He's got a nice big cutting board, as you can see in the video, with the studio lights. The contrast between the white tile and his cutting board when he was doing his demonstrations cooking was just too bright. I use a feather to simply drag it along back and forth, and I kind of like wiggled around and let the feathers just make its own little marks naturally. When you put pressure in certain ways as you wiggle it, you get each time a different look, giving it a natural look as veining in marble. And you can see that I pat it down a little bit too. That's to give it a little bit of, like spread of the vein out. Now the paint I use for this is black chalk paint. That's what the base coat is. And then for the white veins, I am using a glazed medium with Gesso. The reason why I'm using Gesso is not an extremely bright white, and it also kind of adhere to the chalk paint. And then I use a dry brush to kind of feather out some of the thicker spots, so it will soften the lines and give it more depth. And then I go back over it with a little bit of fresh Gesso paint, the white paint, over the veining, and this gives it like a really 3D look. And I would take the feather and dip it in the jar of water, and then I would run it through the Gesso, hit it across my hand to make little specks. Now I continue doing these steps until I have it all covered, and then I'll have a few more steps to go, which I'll explain towards the end of the video.
Some kind of magic, you came into my life, and with that big head, you give me something twice.
Now that I have it all covered with the first layer, I will take some black chalk paint with some glazed medium, and I run the feather through it and go over some of the white veins to kind of fade them out and to tone this down so it's not so busy. And it also helps to give it another layer. And the end result, it'll look more subtle, but keeping that natural, realistic look. After I am finished, I will seal this and then buff it down with a steel wool so it's kind of dull and not too shiny, because we do not want to be too reflective with the studio lights. Also, I will leave a list of the supplies used in the description below. Thank you for watching, and I hope this helps if you decide to marble something. And I'll catch you at the next video.